Hey everybody, my name is Philip Shepard, and today we're going to be talking about part 2 of why the Fayetteville Library is probably the best library in the whole world. So if you haven't seen part 1, definitely check out my channel below, and then go search that out, and you'll see the first part here. I'll link it below as well, and then let's jump into the second part. So one of the most amazing things about the Fayetteville Library is the fact that they're so focused on community and job building. And in the Innovation Center, they have so many ways for you to build your career and to start practicing what you want to get in. Let's kind of go through some of them. So say, for instance, you want to learn how to drive a forklift. You go to a company and they say, okay, let's go to, we need to train you on a forklift. At the Fayetteville Library, they have an ability for you to actually practice your forklift training. Say, for instance, you want to become a pilot and you need, start having, hours in a plane, and you need to have some sort of virtual reality. They actually have a setup there where you can practice and get your hours to become a pilot. Let's say, for instance, you want to maybe learn how to drive a semi-truck. You want to get your CDL license. They have the ability and the equipment there for you to learn how to drive a CDL right there. So let's say you go to a company and the company says, okay, we're going to get your CDL license. You can go to Fayetteville Library for free and get plenty of hours on their CDL training and the actual computer system there. So right there, you can start training to get your CDL. All these things about the Fayetteville Library could be a video in itself, but let's talk about the next major thing that the library has to offer. And you're going to start seeing a trend here. They have a full training kitchen ready and available for anyone who wants to learn how to cook in the kitchen. You can learn how to make a roux. They're going to start roasting duck. They're going to start learning how to work with beef. They're going to start learn how to do some amazing salads. And so this all happens within the Fayetteville Library, and these are classes that they have scheduled out ready for people to take. Now, one thing to know about the Fayetteville Library and the teaching kitchen is there actually is a small price when it comes to admission for those classes because they are working with a food item. But these are all highly affordable and ready for anyone to come in and start learning how to cook some really fun skill sets they can take back home. Speaking of the Fayetteville Library, I made this 3-day itinerary. So if you're coming down to NWA and you're not sure what to do because there's so much to do, download my itinerary, because on the itinerary itself, there's a stopping point actually at the Fayetteville Library. So if you're coming down here, check out the library. It's amazing. So if you're a foodie, if you're an adventurer, if you are into sports, if you're in the creative side, arts, culture, download my itineraries because I made one specifically for you. Go ahead and download them, use them, pass them on to your friends. And then when you do come down here, let me know because we can check out some homes, and also I can give you the $10 tour. Another really cool thing within the actual teaching kitchen itself is they have a full kitchen, and they use it because they actually have a restaurant deli available Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And so what they do is they have these amazing affordable meals that people can come in for lunch, eat, or go and then go back to work. The nice thing about the library is that it's centrally located in Fayetteville, so it's really easy to get across town on your bike, on your scooter, or even your car, and then go there, eat, and then take off, go back to work. And it's a fun community event because there's so many tables there. It's a really high energy environment, and people are eating, enjoying, and everything's really affordable for the community. All right, I've talked enough about the kitchen because it's just amazing. You can tell food is important to me, obviously. Let's move on to the large event area that the library has inside of it. So they've had 2 productions there since they've actually opened up the new library. And it's just this large area where you can rent out, and you can have large corporate events there. You can have your own productions there. You can have theater events there. It's set up with all the lights. And if so, for instance, if you want to have let's say, recital there, it is more than ready and available for you to rent out and use as a recital place for your school, for your business, whatever you need. That is a large meeting area that you can use and do productions there, all available for any patron that wants to put a production on there. And it goes without saying, we talk a lot about the community and the job training and the event space, but the Fayetteville Library has so many amazing books. There are so many places for kids, youth, adult to enjoy the books and area. There's seating areas, there's outside seating, there's seating within nature itself because they the Fayetteville Library actually built a prairie on the floors so you can walk out inside the prairie and actually enjoy reading out in actually the prairie outside on the second level. So they were really thoughtful and engaging when it comes to the architectural design of the library. They integrated nature and also this modern design really well within the library. But going back to the books, they have so many books and so many creative areas for kids, youth, and adults to engage with, to have fun, and find some really good book material and reading material that they can go back and rent out and then bring back to the library. And lastly, one other really interesting thing about the library that it has a full yoga studio. They have yoga classes there every single day of the week. So if you're into yoga, if you wanted to exercise and you want to build a community around that, there is free classes available for you to go to every single day of the week. They have a huge studio. You can do practice dance recitals in there because they have everything ready for that as well. Or if you want to do a yoga class, it's available for you. Once again, guys, this is just scraping the top about the library and how amazing it is in Fayetteville. So if you live in the area, you can go to the library, you can check it out, you can rent out all the books, check out the yoga studio, check out the innovation center, make some things in the maker's lab and the 3D printing lab. Or let's say, for instance, you want to work in the kitchen and you want to like start learning brand new skills. It's all at the library. It's in the center of town. People go there all the time. It's a community hub, and it's just a great place to hang out in Fayetteville. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Once again, if you are looking to move to NWA, definitely give me a call, and we can check out some homes, some apartments when you come down here, and then you can see how far your dollar will go compared to where you're coming from. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.